Okay, so we've arrived at Scar Close. This is a campsite run by Anne and Martin, some friends of ours. It's only open for a short time during the summer, and they have camping and glamping tents to hire for the summer. And they also have some very, very nice glamping pods made in old stone buildings laying on the way in. So if you like the look of this place, look it up. It's well worth a visit. Well, for now, let's get into the rest of the video. Okay, so I've kind of got set up now. I've got the tarp up at the side of the car. I'm using a tarp pole. So I've got the tarp attached to each end of that through the roof bars on the car. And it is sloping towards the front a little bit, so hopefully that'll get any rain will run off that. I've got the fire going. I'll have to see how this works out, because this firewood is actually damp, but I've got a bed of charcoal underneath there and a fire starting block, so that should start the charcoal off, and then the charcoal should dry the wood out, and in a little while we should have the fire going. So hopefully that'll work out okay. Bed set up in the car there. We've got our sleeping bags and Mav's sleeping bag. It's quite possibly going to be cold tonight, so we have got a woolly blanket that's just on there to go over the top, plus another fleece blanket. So I don't think we're going to be cold tonight, but we shall see. We'll see how it goes. And get the priorities right. Kettle's on. I'll get some food on in a few minutes. But hopefully we should have a nice peaceful night here tonight. So for dinner we're using these Ration X meal packs. This one is meatballs and pasta. And they're quite good packs, these. You've got your main meal. That's the meatballs and pasta. There's a heat pack for heating that up. They come with a brew kit, a plastic spoon and, well, spork, various snacks. That's drink powder, biscuits. That's concentrated elderberry juice. Another concentrated elderberry juice. Fruit pastel bar. Another fruit bar. And a packet of hot chocolate. So plenty in there to keep you going for one meal. Or one meal and a few snacks. So to use these, you tear where it says tear here, tear the top, open the bag up. There should be a fill line on there. There's the fill line. There's a little sachet there that reacts to water and sets the heating going. So if we fill the bag to the fill line, there we go. Then you put the meal in there. Fold over the top. There's a self-sticking tab. You peel back that self-sticking tab. Roll the top down. Stick that on. So it's sealed. And then we just leave that to heat up. We'll give that a few minutes and hopefully we should have a nice hot meal. So it's been about 12 minutes now. And that is semi-warm. We did have to add another heat pack to this because the first one just wasn't working, so it seems that those heat packs are not reliable, although you could just put the entire pouch in until the boiling water and cook it that way. Let's see what this stuff's like. Oh, that looks quite good. So we've got the meatballs and the pasta there. It's not raging hot, but it is warm. Like I said, those heat packs aren't overly reliable. That isn't bad. That isn't bad at all. So if the heat packs don't work, plan B, stick it in the Crusader and just boil it up that way. Right, it's now 7:15 in the evening. As you can see, it's quite dark now. So we just sat under the tarp outside the car. The fire's going nicely. There's a few fireworks going off in the distance over near Morecambe there. Don't think we can see anything on the camera just at the moment. But certainly not as many as we'll be getting around Manchester right now. Mav's snugged up in the car there, out the way of the fireworks. So quite pleasant evening so far. It was raining a little bit earlier on, but that's stopped. So yeah, all good at the moment. Right, so Mal's been getting a bit frightened of the fireworks again. So I'm going to snugged up in the passenger footwell. I've got a little hidey hole in there. And I've got the radio on, just with some white noise on. So hopefully that'll drown out the noise of some of the fireworks. He's a good boy, ain't he? Yeah, you don't like them, do you? I know, baby. I know, baby boy. They're not good. That's a good lad. But he is absolutely petrified of fireworks. But at least there'll be a lot less here than there would be in Manchester. Okay, so snuggled up in bed. It's not overly cold tonight. We've got sleeping bags, fleece blanket, an army style wool blanket over the top of that. Sherpa fleece. Fleece blanket. It's got the fluffy fleece on one side and regular fleece on the other, with the army blanket on the top. Mavvy's snuggled up somewhere under there. So I've got the hot water dog. We did have fleece pyjamas, but I really don't think we're going to need those tonight. It's not that cold. So we shall see how we go and catch you in the morning. Well, it is currently 4 o'clock in the morning. It is 6.5 degrees. And it is lovely and cosy in this bed. The sleeping bag, fleece blanket and wool blanket are really doing the job. you get out from under the covers, it's quite cold, but not massively so. Just lying here with the door open at the minute. Don't know if you can hear it, but there's the occasional owl hooting out there, and there's a cow mooing somewhere in the distance. But for now, I think it's time to get some more sleep. Catch you in the morning. Oh, good morning. This is what we've woken up to today. Just look at that. Beautiful, eh? So, kettle is now on. So I've got the fire going. Used barbecue lighter blocks, and I've put some charcoal on there as well. The wood's wet, so once the charcoal starts, that should get the heat going and get the fire going quite nicely. And I can get some more of these rather soggy blocks on. So now the sun's coming up. A couple of the car doors open to dry it out a little bit in there. Dry out the condensation a bit. We do have the windows open a crack with the wind deflectors on the windows, so I can leave the windows open a little bit. But you do still get a bit of condensation in there, especially when there's three of us in there. So I've got breakfast on the go. Those X meals, the hot pack heaters. We've had, is it 4 that didn't work? 3 or 4?
4. They haven't really heated the food up properly. In fact, one was stone cold. It didn't even fizz.
So I don't know if we've got a faulty batch of those. We have used them before and they've worked pretty well, but yeah, we've had a few this time that just haven't worked. We just haven't heated the food up. So we're on plan B with this one, and it's in boiling water in the Crusader. So at least we'll get a hot meal out of it.
He is lovely, isn't he?
He is, isn't he?
He's got a lovely little heart as well.
Yeah.
Yes, so are you. Yes, Mr. Jealous Bones.
Good boy. It's a good boy. So if we come out the field there, head back towards the farmhouse. Over here we have a washing up station, and then if we go back round here, and here we have the toilets. So we have toilets that side. There's a hairdryer at the end there. And on this side we have toilets, showers and sinks. So I've got plenty of good facilities on site. The toilet block is really, really nice. It is unisex, but you do have closed cubicles. But it is a really, really nice toilet block. Okay, so just trying a different idea with the tarp. I've put that other end ridge line over the top of the roof box, so it does seem to work quite well. Makes the tarp that little bit higher. So that tarp on the side of the car does work reasonably well there. Well, it does mean that while you're using it, you can't, if you're on that side of the car, you can't get into the roof box while it's on. So it might be better off on the driver's side of the car, because that's the roof box opens on the passenger side. But that's just another idea I've been trying, that I've thought of putting the tarp up. Another interesting little feature on this site is that little bit behind the wall there. So if we go around and take a look at it, we're not entirely sure this is an old well or an old bell pit mine. It does go down quite a way. There doesn't seem to be as much water in it as there was last time we came either. So there we go. Not too sure what it is, but quite interesting nonetheless. It is a really nice little site, this. Nice to have a walk round and a bit of an explore. There's a few interesting little features like this. Not 100% sure what this would have been. It's quite intriguing. Yeah, absolutely beautiful sight, this one. And as ever, most important, make sure you have left nothing behind. Check the area where you've camped and make sure you've left no rubbish, no kit, and left it looking like you've never been there. Don't just look round, leave your car where it is. Our car was here. Move your car out of the way of where you were camped, and then have a good look and make sure that you've not left anything. That's really important when you're car camping, wild camping, stealth camping, whatever. Always make sure you leave no trace whatsoever. So that's it, we're done. We're packed up, ready to go. So thank you very much to Anne and Martin for allowing us to use this absolutely stunning location again, and hopefully we'll catch you some point next year. Take care everybody, stay safe out there, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, bye for now.